Good afternoon. My name is Christina Miller, Lurie University Capstone Psychology Internship Interview Reflection Video Assignment. I had the pleasure of being able to interview Ms. Paulina Ackers, a licensed clinical social worker. Ms. Ackers currently holds a master's degree of social work. Some of her job duties are to assist patients as well as their family with end of life arrangement. That includes, but is not limited to, code status, power of attorney, advance directive, final wishes, funeral plans, and more. She also provides psychosocial support, which is companionship, caregiver relief, and emotional support. Something that Ms. Ackers finds fulfilling about working in this industry is that she is making a difference in one of the most vulnerable stages of life. She says that knowing that I am helping people navigate difficult situations and making that experience a little better, or at least being able to be there to support them through the tough experiences, is vital. Ms. Ackers wants to maintain a safe space for her patients as well as their families. Something that Ms. Ackers finds challenging about working in the industry, she says, is that not everyone is receptive to treatment. Facing people who are closed off to help, support, and navigating the waters with people in denial in their current situation is very challenging. Also, sometimes it's challenging balancing real life needs of patients as well as their families with insurance expectations and guidelines. What Ms. Ackers suggests that one should do to continue professional growth in the field, she says that she does continuing educational units, CEUs. They are a requirement to maintain your licensing. She says that it is important to make sure to attend, as she does, and participate in a variety of topics to broaden her knowledge and understanding of different avenues of social work, and to stay up to date on changing and evolving policies. Ms. Acker says that she also attends and participates in community collaborative activities to stay connected with local resources and networks with individuals in different areas of the field. Some recommendations for a student pursuing in the field, Ms. Ackers declares, is to understand that sometimes, despite your best efforts and best laid plans, your schedule is always changing. Needs arise that take precedence over others, and some clients need more attention than others do, and some clients require more attention. There is no one size fits all to treatment tactics when dealing with thoughts, feelings, or emotions. And Miss Ackers says not to take it personally if a client doesn't jive with you. This reminds me of a devotional by Rick Warren that is titled Love People by Listening. Listening is probably the most important skill in building friendships and relationships, because you can't love people in any stage of life without listening to them. There is a big difference between hearing and listening. You can hear something without really listening. I can't tell you how many arguments that I have assisted in resolving because one person said that they weren't being heard or listened to. the emotions. Sometimes the words don't even matter. Somebody can tell you that they're fine. We've all heard that quote, I'm fine. But the way they say it really tells you that they're not fine. Listening means you also have to see what the person isn't saying. You have to hear what the person isn't saying. Empathy means put yourself in another person's shoes and learn their point of view. You ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in that situation? How would I want the person to respond to me? How can I behave differently to adjust to what the other person is feeling to help them through? Listening with empathy means you listen without interruption and you listen for fears and feelings. You listen for what the other person isn't always saying. You're not trying to fix their situation, but you are trying to help ease any pain and suffering through their situations. Sometimes healing comes just by listening to what the other person needs. Romans 15:2 TLB says, we must bear the burden of being considerate of the doubts and the fears of others. What it means to be considerate of other people's doubts, to be considerate of other people's fears. It means that when people are in so much pain in various stages of life and hurting so badly that they need the devotion of a loyal person that they can also call friend. Someone who will be present in that moment and listen with their whole heart, with empathy, with kindness. We notice the specific body language that the person uses and how it can demonstrate that you are really listening to a person or how they are receiving you. We notice their body language when they talk and all people involved. We ask how would we feel in their situation? What are some ways that we can limit interruptions and distractions? How can we ease the pain that they would prefer when we're trying to hear someone? I learned a lot from Miss Ackers, and I am excited to embark on this journey on helping others through whatever stage of life that they are facing from one moment to the next.